welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the road to E3 and the hype that cannot be contained. So let's get to it. The first thing I want to talk about today is Days Gone by Bend Studios. I just rewatched, the E3 conference from last year, and let me tell you something. That game see the trailer, I get the same kind of feeling that when I played The Last of Us, that I get the chills. I get like choked up watching it and listening to it. It is just so beautiful. The characters look so well developed and it's just so beautifully done. And that was just the trailer we saw 1 year ago. So this is what I am looking forward to so much, because Bend Studios is the developer that has been working on this game silently for years, and they just, blew up last year at the E3 conference. When they revealed it at E3 last year, I was like knocking at the door, let me in, I want to play. So, I have been waiting for this game, and Bend Studios was supposed to show at PlayStation Experience this year. And the strangest thing, they just didn't show up. They didn't say why they weren't showing up. There was no statement. There was nothing ahead of time. They just weren't there. And they were, up until I think about a month, still saying they were going. Now, even though I was disappointed because I really wanted to get my hands on that game, looking back on it now is probably the smartest thing they could have done. Not a word had come from the Bend camp at all talking about this game. No one has seen a clip. No one has seen a screenshot. No word from the Bend camp. And let me tell you something. It works, because my hype for this game cannot be contained. I am so excited for this game to come out. I am talking to you, Bend Studios, not like they're watching this, but please, God, give us a release date. For the love of God, give us a release date. Give us a trailer. Please, we need more. We have been very impatiently waiting for the last year, guys, and we love you. We support you, but we need something, and I know they're going to have something for us. They are going to have a new trailer, I believe, or a new gameplay. I believe we are going to get a release date. I am going to say, please, before the end of 2017, before the end of the first quarter of 2019, please. I'm hoping. Now, I am not usually right with my predictions, when it comes to this, because no one knows. Sometimes even the game developers say, like even, with Red Dead Redemption, yes, it's coming out in the fall of 2017, and as we found out last week, it is not. It is now pushed back to 2018, the spring of 2018. So sometimes they don't even know. But I am so hungry, no pun intended, with the freakers, which are not zombies, by the way, guys. They are freakers, just letting you know, which I'm so excited. I'll put some footage of the original trailer from E3 last year. When you see the amount of freakers they have on the screen, what is rendering on the screen at once is absolutely freaking insane. And my hype cannot be contained. Like, I am just freaking out thinking about Days Gone. I cannot wait to play Days Gone. I just need a release date so I can start counting down. Even if it gets pushed back, I need something to look forward to. You guys played the game perfectly. Not one peep from you guys since last year. We need to know more about Deacon St. John, the main protagonist, and he is played by Sam Witwer. He's perfect for this role. So I am so hyped. Will we meet other protagonists? Will we see, his love interest that I guess she, had passed away because he still remembers her and he's thinking about her in happier times. But Bend Studios, we love you, but please, girl, give us something. I still get the chills when I hear the music and the voiceover of that trailer. We are here for you and we are ready to play. So bring it on, Bend Studios. And I mean that in the best possible way. I'm in 100% with this game, between the theme of the game, which is, the apocalypse, post-apocalyptic, heavy story-driven games, which is I'm all about. Third-person shooters, hell to the yes. The motorcycles, the narrative, the characters. I mean, come on, this has my name written all over it, and I cannot wait. And even the quote from the trailer, when he says, "The broken road is all that's left, but I will always remember." Like, I get the chills. Like, that is good fucking storytelling, people, and this is going to be an amazing game. And if it's not, the hype, I can't imagine how this game cannot be any less than perfect. But I'm so looking forward to it. This is one of my anticipated games since I saw it last year at E3, so I am so hyped. What do you guys think? Are you excited to meet Deacon St. James? That's a pretty fucking cool ass name, first of all. and they picked the perfect guy. He looks like he's going to be amazing in it. So I am so excited for it. Let me guys know what you think about Days Gone. Also, I just want to mention quickly, I did a whole video on my thoughts and predictions on The Last of Us Part 2 because that deserves its own video. I just did a short, quick video talking about it, what I think the predictions are. So if you want to check out my channel for that video, because I dedicated a whole video just that because you know me, I'm diehard Last of Us Naughty Dog fan. So you can check that out. It had its own separate video. So my second most anticipated, which is like really like a tie, you can't really compare the two. The hype for Days Gone for me is just so strong because I know so much about it. My second most equally anticipated game is Death Stranding. Do you remember last year in E3 the entrance that Kojima made? It was epic. You know, he walked off on stage from the prior year getting, you know, that whole mess when he had to leave Konami and he wasn't allowed to accept his award at the Game Awards the prior year. So this was his first like return as his own man, his own development company, his own game development company. And he came through. And I was so happy to see him. And I couldn't believe like, what could he possibly do? What is he going to do? And my mind was just blown. Now, we've seen 2 teaser trailers from him, the original one from E3, and then the one from the Game Awards this past year at the end of 2016. It's mind-blowing how talented this man is. I don't care what you think about all the drama that happened with Konami, whatever. The man is fucking brilliant, and this game is going to just surpass, I think, any we've ever seen. I am not worried at all. I am not worried about what it's going to be about. I am not worried about who the characters are or what they represent. I sat down at PlayStation Experience when he had his own conference talking about Death Stranding and talking about working with Guerrilla Games and the Decima engine. I was there for all of that. This man is so into like the pop culture with movies, with music, with television. He is in art. I mean, he's in photography. This is going to be like Oscar-worthy game, whether you're a gamer or not. I'm sorry. It's going to be brilliant. I have so much hope and hype for this game. I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. Guys, I am hyped. We pretty much did get 2 juicy trailers. A little like not knowing what's going on, the mystery surrounding it, but it's still, I mean, it's just beautiful. Will we see more of Norman Reedus? Will he have his clothes on? Will we see more of Mads Mikkelsen, his BFF? I can't stand the love between the two of them. It's just too delicious. I love the two of them together. I love that they are total BFFs. They're working together. It's going to be brilliant. I don't think, not even for a second, do I think we're ever going to get a release date for this game. I mean, like I said, it's only been in production maybe about a little over a year. So there's no way we're going to have a release date, maybe a release year window. I don't know, you know, maybe by 2019. I can't imagine this game coming out anytime before 2019. But I am hoping, you know, I mean, of course I want it to come out before then, but I don't think he will release a game until it's absolutely perfect. But hopefully another trailer where we have no freaking idea what's going on again. And I am here for it and I am living for it. So come through with that Death Stranding, because I am in. As soon as he walked out onto that stage, I'm like, man, whatever you are selling, I am buying. Okay, so Red Dead Redemption 2, we just got the bad news this week that it will not be released in fall 2017, which I was kind of hoping against hope that it would be coming out on time. But, you know, as we know in game development, no one is going to release a game that isn't. I mean, look what happened with Mass Effect. I mean, no hate towards Mass. I didn't even play it. They tore that game up because of the glitches and the animations. This is what happens, people, when game developers don't get the time they need to finish a game and to do it well. So when you complain that these games aren't coming out, but then they get pushed back, this is why. We want games that are perfect, but we want them now. We can't have it both ways. So I'm not even mad at it. It's only a few more months more delayed. I really didn't think that it would be out. I'm kind of happy it's not going to be out in 2017, because then we won't have any competition for Horizon Zero Dawn, because for me, that is my game of the year so far. So I really am happy that Horizon Zero Dawn will have its own year to shine, because it was brilliant and worth it. Will we see a trailer? We only had that small teaser trailer, and now that they, you know, since they disappointed us with pushing back the game release date, you think they would maybe give us a little taste, a little teaser. I'm hoping we get some details. Will we see more of those Magnificent Seven? I'm hoping that we do see more of the protagonist. That whole Magnificent Seven theme is killing me dead. I cannot wait to play that game. Who's going to be the main protagonist? Like, I can't even. I still think that there's going to be a woman within the seven, which I'm hoping. So Red Dead Redemption 2, you better give us a little something. Okay, God of War. Now, as soon as I saw God of War, it immediately reminded me of Horizon Zero Dawn. It just reminded me of the world and just the beauty of it. And we haven't heard anything since E3 last year. Santa Monica Studios has been so quiet about it. Now, I know a few months ago that they had finished the game and they were playing through it. It hasn't gone gold yet. The game has been done. So I am hoping that by the end of this year, we'll see God of War. I don't know if that'll happen. If not by the end of 2017, I'm hoping that God of War will be out by maybe by the end of the first quarter in 2018, because that game looks gorgeous. I'm so excited to play God of War, and I can't wait to play it on this channel for you guys. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the new direction this game is going in with his son? Will we find out the backstory? How is this going to play into, and how will it mesh with the prior God of War games, and how will it come together? I'm so excited that it's taken this new direction too, because it just looks beautiful, and I'm so ready for it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited? Are you hoping that we get a new trailer and release date? Something. So another game that hasn't been spoken of. I mean, this is like PlayStation has been keeping this shit under wraps. Another game that has not been spoken a word about since last year's E3 has been Detroit Become Human. Now, at the end of last year, there was like, games coming in 2017 that PlayStation released that included Detroit Become Human and God of War. But then they quickly like backpedaled, saying that it would not be out at the end of 2017. Not every game or coming up, within within 2017 and in the future. But I'm really thinking that Detroit Become Human will be coming out in 2017. But by the end of the year, in winter, I'm thinking like December, by literally the year end. I think that this game will be coming out. I am hoping, maybe I'm just projecting, because going back and watching the trailer again, it looks beautiful. You knew it was going to look gorgeous. Quantic Dream has been working on this silently, and hopefully we will be able to see it at this year's E3. I'm hoping that it will be the release date by the end of 2017, and they will be showing more of the game or the gameplay or the protagonist. Brian Deckard, I think that's how you say his name. He is playing the main character in the game, the main protagonist, and I am so excited to play this game. Also in this game, there's decision-making branches. You can go make the good choice, the bad choice. Will the android surrender? Will you save the child? Will you die? Will he die? So it really looks like you can play this game many different ways, and the replayability of this game, for that alone, it'll be totally worth it, because just to get the different outcomes of each iteration of the choices you make, it just looks brilliant and it looks beautiful, and I'm in for that whole Android / Westworld theme they've got going on. I love it. Sentient androids and robots. Come on, that is just right up my alley. I love it. But I'm hoping that our choices will actually matter, and it kind of looks like it will. Like, the only thing to compare it to is Until Dawn. When you made your choices, you couldn't change the outcome once you have made those choices. If a character died in gameplay, they stayed dead for the rest of the game. You had to keep your characters alive as best you could for the entire game, and the only way you could get back your choice is if you replayed the game over again. So I'm wondering if this is how the choice-based gameplay will go, or if it doesn't go well, will you be able to replay it immediately? I'm not sure, but there's good choices, there's bad choices. If you go back in the original trailer from E3 last year, that is what they did. But who knows if it's changed? It could be a totally different game now. It's been a whole year. We have no idea what's going on, but I am so excited to see what they have. It's going to be brilliant. Also, I haven't even talked about things that we don't even know about what's going to happen. There's other games that I'm sure we'll see more of. The Spider-Man from Insomniac Games. What about Sucker Punch? Are they going to be coming out with another Infamous, another Second Son? Because I love Second Son. I played that game and I loved every minute of it. It was gorgeous and the gameplay was fun. I'm really hoping that we'll hear something from them, and I'm hoping for an Infamous. I'm hoping for a Second Son, and I'm hoping Troy Baker comes back, because his character was I loved his character in that game, and they could do so much with it. So I'm really looking forward to, I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed. So those are my hopes and dreams for E3. And I know there's other stuff that's there that I'm probably not talking about, but this video will be, and 2 hours long if I did. But let me know what you guys are excited to see, what you guys are looking forward to, and what you're hoping they'll announce, and what you're hoping that we'll get good news for, and what are the surprises, guys. I haven't even talked about games that haven't even been talked about yet. Do you think we're going to see new games, like something that we had no clue was even in the works? With these days, with all the leaks and the spills and people always finding out and spoiling things, I am just looking forward to maybe 1 or 2 games that we had no idea was there, and that give us that feeling like we had for Detroit Become Human and the Death Stranding and the Days Gone feels we got that we had last year. I'm hoping there's some, I know there is, but I am so excited and looking forward to what they're going to have this year, and I will be watching it. I will be doing videos on it. I will be doing reaction videos on it. I will be doing breakdown videos afterwards on it. I will try and do it all in one video. That might get to be a little much, but if not, I will break it up into a few videos so you guys can see my reactions. I will be watching it live. My main takeaway from this is just not what's coming out, but like what greatness awaits us with PlayStation. I mean, we know we're not going to be disappointed. We know they are going to pull out all the stops. We know they're going to blow us away, and I cannot wait. The thrill of E3, watching it, I get the chills, the anticipation of what they're going to show, what we're going to find out. To see it and experience it, while it's happening, there's nothing like it. I mean, the PlayStation experience, and just even watching it, you don't even have to be there, just to be a part of it and to watch it and to see it, and that excitement, there is nothing like it. If you're an Xbox fan, if you're a Nintendo fan, if you're a PlayStation fan, this type of stuff is just everything. So I am so hyped. So guys, if you want to see more news on video games, please stay tuned to my channel. I come out every month with the news of the gaming news of the month, my OCD gaming news every month. Anything that's new that comes out, I do videos on. I do my Let's Plays and all of these reaction videos and theory and breakdown videos. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have a life and can't check out all these things, don't worry, I will be there for you. Thanks so much for watching. I am so excited for E3. I can't even contain my damn self. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back with more.